thought I'd do like a follow-up on like the Server Slam weekend. First of all, I really enjoyed it. I think how many hours did I do in this game? Let's have a look. Yeah, so 20. Well, yeah, so I guess 25 hours I played this game between 8 p.m. Friday night and now. So that's basically half of the time that has existed between when I had access to it and now. So I think it's fair to say I really enjoyed it. It would have, like, for me, like when I did my initial feedback, I was like, I figured it would be good to do like follow-up feedback as well, like in case anything had changed. I hope these customization options will expand like massively. I hope you have like some color options for the backpacks. Same with the outfits. Essentially with this game, like the more noise you make, the like things on the back here, like they're just going to attract attention. You know, one like say that jangles around, makes a noise. Looks cool, but when I'm playing this game solo, I don't want to be making noise. Noise is my enemy, really. So it'd be nice if there were other attachments that didn't make noise or weren't made of metal. Because a lot of these things will reflect light as well, which again kind of doesn't help you. It would be nice to see more suits. I would say from the appearance point of view, I don't know, I don't know where they're up to it. Maybe it was limited for just the event, but it would be nice to maybe see something where you can kind of mold the face yourself a little bit, like have a bit more purchase over the look of your character. Like 2 face styles is basically that and that. It'd be nice to see more of this, more options here. Same with the hair. I'm guessing that's male and female, but body type A and B, like based on how it changes. It'd be nice if you could have like, skinny, medium build, large build, I don't know. Like, basic option, maybe like say have 6 of these, like 3 per body type, I guess. That would have been nice. The emotes I didn't really use. Be nice to see more customizations for Scrappy. I really like the hat. Maybe some of these things are like, part of the broader thing that you'd pay for these kind of things later, like the clothes and stuff. And, that makes sense because you're managing like an online game, online servers, a lot of demand. The amount of copies you sell will only cover that for so long, so you need another way of generating revenue after that point. I know a lot of people are kind of fearful of pay-to-win mechanics. I would be one of those people. So I hope like they'll, some of these customization options will be maybe something, maybe that's where the additional revenue come from. And I'd certainly pay money for it. I'd much rather pay money for that than be like, oh, I can buy this gun or this thing. I really dislike that personally. And there's plenty of games out there that made like small fortunes from skins, right? Like League of Legends being one. EVE Online, probably not talked about that much, but they probably made like a small fortune from skins in that game. I would say I've probably spent about I've spent a lot of money on skins in that game over the years. So I would say that's certainly an option. I like the loadouts. I still feel that it'd be nice to have like an option to kind of put stuff together and go save that loadout and be able to just click, click, click and say like you have a couple of different loadouts, just click it. Essentially like the we click that and yeah, sure, whatever. We click that, it just does that automatically. if we could save some custom loadouts, to say like I might have that one, and then change that for a Pharaoh and a combat. Like there's not that many different things here to use at the moment. Maybe there will be later, but it'd be nice to be able to go, right, I'm going to use this and this. Just click it and go. That would be nice. It's nice to see they enabled free loadout for solo. That was enabled on Friday. I don't know if it's always been enabled normally. I know there was some limitation in this versus the previous testing thing. Was it in June or April? I don't know. What else? I'm gonna, like, as a first-person shooter person, I'm gonna say that I think it works better as a third-person game. The whole kind of salvaging aspect of the game, you kind of need to be able to look corner of your eye. You can't really do that if you're first-person. You're gonna be like this with a crowbar in your hand. I don't see how it works. That ability to kind of look around yourself in this game is probably going to keep you alive a lot more, because those drones don't mess around. When the moment they've got a lock seeing you, like, they'll investigate straight away. If you're first person, you're going to get caught out a lot more often, because of course in third person you have that ability to see corners without going round them necessarily, you know, which of course the AI doesn't, which is very valuable. It would have been nice during the server slam, sorry, to have had the ability to upgrade the crafting stuff at least one level. Like, I mean, I max leveled this. I know a lot of people did. It would have been nice to just level that up, because I looted a couple of blueprints yesterday. I was like, well, I would have learned them, but I can't use them. I have no way of using these. So it was just like 5k, and like, cool, move on, you know. Would have I didn't understand why, like, these things were there if we couldn't use them, or we couldn't train to use them. I get that they're probably just things we can use once we've leveled that up, so it's like you can use these without needing a blueprint anyway. But because you couldn't have leveled it up, it was kind of like, I would like to, but you know. I hope there's more guns in the game from the blueprints I saw and some of the salvaging. It certainly seems like there's plenty more guns out there. You know, from when you look at like your crafting stuff, it says can be used for this or that, you know. I felt like the drop rate of mechanical components particularly was way too low. For an uncommon material, like I had one raid today where I got the rare version of this twice, and that was just like, wow. You know. Prior to that, I think I'd found maybe 6, maybe 7 in 24 hours of raiding. Which, considering it's an uncommon, I feel like that needs to be adjusted. Rare items I found, I could have recycled them, and I would have got like 1 mechanical components for it, and something else. You just kind of like, doesn't, you know, if you're going from rare, you know, if I'm recycling that into from rare and the outcome is uncommon components, I would expect it to be more uncommon. If it was going from like rare to, sorry, epic to rare, sorry, and then rare to uncommon, so say if you had like 2 of the rare and then that spawned like 2 for each one of the uncommon, then that would make sense. But recycling something from epic to uncommon and only getting like 1 felt like not accurate, not balanced to me. Especially if you're playing solo, like, you're gonna die. It's gonna happen, you know. There's just no way. Hey, Sniffy, how you doing? Sorry, mate. There's just no way you're gonna you know, ace it every raid. It's just not gonna happen. Overall, I like the game. Like, I can't wait to play it. 5-star pretty much or all raids. Very occasionally four started, but not very often. Yeah, I think that covers it for me.